Hello everyone, let's get straight into Tower Battle's new best PvP strategy, GS Plasma. You will need Golden Scout, Plasma Trooper, Railgunner, Commander, and the farm. Now to play early game, you need to place one level 2 farm, then place a level 1 farm, then place your first Golden Scout in the back curve. Upgrade your level 1 farm to level 2. Upgrade your level 2 farm to level 3. Then place a level 1 farm. Upgrade your level 3 farm to level 4, then place your second Golden Scout. Upgrade your level 2 farm to level 3, then at wave 8, upgrade your level 3 farm to level 4. Once it's wave 9, send 2 boss 1 to pressure your opponent. If they send 2 boss 1 back, then get a level 1 Plasma Trooper and upgrade one of your Golden Scouts to level 3. If they send a lot more boss 1, then get a level 3 Plasma Trooper, then 1 or 2 Golden Scouts to fully counter. If they send a Mega Android, use 2 level 3 Golden Scouts to defend it, and spam extra level 1s if needed. Optionally, you can use the level 2 or 3 Railgunner to kill it. Make sure to place a plasma for hiddens and swarms so your DPS towers can kill the Mega Android. Once you made it past wave 9, begin spamming level 4 farms one by one. Make sure to get a level 3 plasma by wave 14. Once you reach the end of wave 16, you should have 10 plus level 4 farms. Keep farming during wave 17. Once wave 18 starts, upgrade one of your Golden Scouts to level 4 and place a level 2 commander to boost it. Place down any last minute level 4 farms during this wave. When wave 19 begins, it is recommended that you stop farming at this wave unless the opponent does not send at all. You should send 3 to 6 boss 2 to your opponent. Upgrade your Plasma Trooper to level 4. If they send back, then get a second level 4 Plasma Trooper. You may need more level 4 Plasma depending on how many boss 2s they send. It is also recommended to stack Plasma Troopers, but if you can't do that, then just use a commander to boost its range. If you want to stack plasmas, it's simple. This only works with level 4 or 5. Look underneath the plasma tower and put your cursor where you want to place your new Plasma Trooper. Select the plasma with your keyboard, then walk away until your cursor is touching the ground, then click. If it doesn't work, then repeat the process and try again. After wave 20 or 21 starts, get a max Golden Scout and a level 3 commander to counter your opponent's boss 2. Make sure to use the CTA ability. When wave 22 begins, you have the option to send 6 to 12 boss 2 to the opponent if their defense is terrible, but it's not recommended against competent players. However, if the opponent tries the same strategy against you, then you need 4 to 5 level 4 Plasma Troopers in the front. Otherwise, if they decide not to do so, then have at least 3 level 4 Plasma Troopers to be prepared for a hidden boss rush. When wave 23 starts, send 6 plus hidden bosses to force out their defenses. Don't send too much if their defense is good. If the opponent does the same, then be ready to get a second max Golden Scout and use Commander CTA ability, but you may not need it. Once you defend all mid-game rushes, begin to max out all of your farms and prepare for late game. Once wave 26 starts, get a max Plasma Trooper to kill slimes, then go back to maxing farms. When wave 28 starts, get a second max Plasma Trooper to kill slimes and mysteries, then go back to maxing your farms. Once all of your farms are maxed, get a third max Plasma Trooper and place a commander to boost their range if you haven't already. Then, place 2 or more max Railgunners and 2 level 3 commanders to prepare for a potential boss 3 rush. If they send boss 3, then use CTA on one of your commanders, then sell and replace him. Wait 5 seconds and use CTA again. Repeat this process until they stop sending boss 3s against you. This may cost you money, but remember that you will lose less cash than the person spamming boss 3s. Now, after you progress past wave 31, you should sell 1 or 2 more farms and slowly place more max Railgunners. it is also recommended to use placement glitches with rails if you can. If you don't know how, you can hover your cursor over where you want to place your railgunner. Proceed to walk over until your cursor is touching the ground, then click. If this does not work, then move the cursor into a different spot and try again. This way, you can fit many railguns into a single area. Try to get 10 or more railguns before wave 36. Once wave 36 begins, if the opponent begins to send boss 4, then use CTA, sell and replace him, wait 5 seconds, then use CTA again. Do this until the opponent stops sending. When wave 37 begins, sell the rest of your farms and place as many railgunners as you can. Try to have 15 or more railguns for best results. Sell any golden scouts, but keep one for hidden detection. When you run out of space for railguns, start placing max plasma troopers until you have 25 towers. Keep 3 commanders, 1 max to boost your plasma troopers, 1 max to boost your rails, and 1 level 3 for spamming CTA, selling and replacing, then using CTA again. Once wave 38 begins, it's not recommended to send Necromancer bosses until wave 39. If the opponent starts sending Necromancer bosses, then use CTA on your level 3 commander, sell and replace, and repeat. Make sure to use your max commander airstrikes and strikers on fire spirits. Once wave 39 begins, start sending Necromancer bosses. When your Necromancer bosses make it halfway across your opponent's side, or if your opponent relies heavily on mortar spam, you should switch to spamming boss 4 instead. You will completely counter all rushes until wave 40 begins, and your opponent should die from being overwhelmed by your offensive rushes. I highly recommend using GS Plasma in 1v1. It is one of the most versatile metas ever created and has a great balance between offense and defense. I also have the strategy document linked below if you need it. Drop a like and subscribe if this strategy is GOATed.